So I want to look a little closer at this notion of unique relative to human being. And here's my chairs. Here's the analogy. Human being. And if we look at our human nature and our highest intelligence, our highest level of information in our physicalness, we call it our instincts. But again, look at this notion of instincts as unique information. Within Aesclepion, we call it, we visualize it, and we visualize it in terms of a vortex sitting at the base of the spine and label that a chakra. Don't be intimidated by the vocabulary. It's to reinforce a visual image. So we can start to, okay, there's my survival information. Now, is it flowing nicely? Is it muted? Is there something stopping it? And when I talk about instincts or survival, I'm not just talking about your ability or the body's information with which it heals itself. I'm also talking about the instincts or your body knowing, should I go down this aisle or should I go down this aisle? And there's always a feed coming through, a flow of information from your body, because it's all the time reading the environment, and it's telling you, it's a flow of information saying, this is your preferred path, relative to you persisting. Uniqueness of the information that our body's working off of, and we call it instincts or survival information. And then human being. This is the tricky one. A lot of people have trouble with this. I've even read where there are wars fought over the definition of this word, but I'm not going to go there. I guess I just did. Here we talk about, again, a unique level of energy or information, and I do use those words interchangeably. If you don't like the word energy, and the only reason I use the word energy is because it's easier to visualize. If I say energy, okay, here's what color is that energy? Oh, it's blue. If I say information, the mind tends to want to grab a concept. And this whole curriculum that we're working and the way we're approaching this tonight is not as a concept, but as a visual, to engage the body through a picture rather than as a concept. So energy, information on a being level, again, what we call it at Aesclepion is your knowingness. If you think about it in terms of the body, we talk about it again as an energy center located right in the top of the head. And how did you know that? Oh, just off the top of my head is the colloquialism. See, I did a bad thing. I used the word spirit, and I didn't mean to. It slipped out. I meant being. It's worse than the word death. See, I can talk about death in an audience, and I have done it before, and everybody, oh, yeah. A few people will, but you use that word spirit, and I mean the energy. You'd think we were Methodists. They were catty corner across the street from the Baptist where my grandmother went, and bless their hearts. That was the phrase she would use for, because clearly they were lost.